Live.
Just real quick, off the top of your head, would you rather have Chris Jones or Jarius Sneed back next year? Bo?
Yes. God damn, that's a tough would you rather. I mean,
Be interested to see what the chat says too. Who almost everybody in the chat there, would you keep Jones or Sneed if you had to pick one or two?
if I had to pick, like, gun to my head, I'd honestly leaning Chris Jones. I don't know. There's something about
same.
his presence on the field, his ability to rush the quarterback, affect timing, throws. I think he has the most batted balls this season. If not, he's up there.
Right.
He's just a game changer. And that's not discrediting Sneed at all by any means, right? Like, God, it's such a tough decision, but I mean, that's just kind of my gut instinct, just thinking, like, I mean, we just kind of discussed, like, our past of just cycling out DBs, right? So, like, I feel like that's kind of like the mentality here. And so it's like when you see a game changer like Jones, he's a once in a lifetime player kind of thing, right? Like, when we have him, we have him, Kelsey, and Mahomes on the same team. Like, let's go with that.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I mean, for 1 year, next year, probably Chris Jones, but I think I'd probably pay Sneed before I'd pay Jones just because of the age.
Sure.
This would be Chris Jones going into his 30s on his third contract. With Jarius Sneed, this would be his second contract going into his prime. So I would probably lean signing Sneed over Jones myself.
I just think that with Chris,
you guys know how much I love Chris Jones. So
yeah, I just think
I don't think it's a knock on any of the other guys. Sorry, Nick.
With Chris Jones, you've got, like, you don't really have like a good, hey, we got a guy to replace him with. And you could draft a cornerback that you think is going to be good, and then you've got Trent McDuffie that, you know, is developing and could be the guy that you switch over to put on the ones. You know, that's the reason I would say Chris Jones. But yeah, it's a tough decision, right? I mean, because you got longer term, right? Sneed has more years ahead of him than Chris Jones does, and he's probably not going to be as much asking for as much money per year as Chris Jones is. So.
Right. Ooh, Brenda bringing up.
Brenda bringing up a point about Karlaftis. Yeah, Karlaftis plays a different position. Obviously, he plays on the end there. Chris Jones plays in the middle. You wonder how much of Karlaftis' success is because Chris Jones is drawing a lot of attention on that defensive line. But yeah, no, it's good problems to have when you're trying to decide on how are we going to afford to keep all these badass players.
How do we get to keep everybody?
You're in a good spot. So
that's a great spot to be in.
Let's get to this.
Patrick Mahomes is basically God playing quarterback.